All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for our brand muscle training as a part of our Savannah Chat program. I have Stacy and Ruchi with Brand Muscle today. They're going to give us a training session on their program and how we use it. And I will let Ruchi take it away.
Thank you. Okay, I hope the screen is visible.
Yep, it looks good.
Okay, so this is how Instant Impact will look like. This is the home page. I will send you the link to log into Instant Impact. And when we get onto this home page, you will have these options: POS on demand, design tracker, POS warehouse, resources. So I'll walk you through these, and then we'll move on to the custom order form. That's one of the most important thing to cover. So let me explain you POS on demand. So we have pre-designed templates which sales reps can choose from. It's just loading. So there are two types of templates. One is statics and one is variable. I'll explain you. It's on the left, it will give you all the options to choose from. That's how the screen will look when you get into Pearson Demand templates screen. So we have two type of templates to choose from. These are template type, customizable, status, and variable, static and variable. So static would be wherein you'll not be able to make any changes to text or add anything. It would be like pre-designed, and that's how it will look on the final print. Variable will give you an options, like if you want to change the text or you want to add something to the template, any information, additional information, it will give you an option. Customizable, as the name explains, you will have an option to customize it. So let's start with static. I'll show you one example. So we can choose any of these. Start with this. Okay, so you don't see any options wherein you can add anything or you can amend, or so it is a static template which will is like has a fixed feature to select from, non-variable. And this is the element which you can choose if you choose this template. So it will be only for bottlenecker. It will not give you other variable, other options to choose from. So when we click on this order now, it gives you other options to select from. So it will give you information about what it is, the specifications, and then you put in the quantity. So if you want to check the price breaks before ordering, in case it will give you the information, like for 10 it will give you the price and the total price. And now you have another option wherein if you want to add another design, you can do that, else we can move further. So let's click on yes, and let's choose another design. Sorry, since this is static, it will give you an option to choose the next this thing, bottlenecker option, with a variable of the size. Just 1 minute. It's same, quoted, everything. So everything is same. It's like you want to add two parts in the same job. You can do it from here when you click on yes. So you can put another quantity. Suppose you want to deliver one of these to one address, another part to a different address. You can do that by choosing this option. Now let's add to cart. Okay, so here are the two items which we have added to the cart. It will show you all details that you have chosen this, the template number for your future reference, and the specifications, the price, and the shipping address. So you have an option to choose another address. Like for one part, you want this address for quantity 10, and for 15, you want a different address. So you can choose from the drop down. So you can always add different addresses as per your location if you want to. Then by default, it will be UPS ground. In case you want to expedite it, you can definitely choose the other one, and then the free charges will apply the shipping cost according to the shipping method you choose here. Um, yeah. So when you place an order, the first step would be that it will go to the manager's approval queue, wherein the finances will be approved by the manager for the sales rep. And once it's out of that queue, it's approved or rejected, it will move to the next level. So if it is approved, it will get into the designer stage, like wherein they will design the proof for you to approve, and the proof is approved by the sales rep, so they will have to check every detail if the order is correct, the shipping address, the item, and the quantity is what they expect there to be, and then it will move into the production stage. So this is the final screen to review everything, and then we can click on continue to check out. Now it will give you details again to verify. We changed the shipping address, so it shows rush requested because we want to expedite this order. It will give you the details, but shipping cost will not be added here. It will be on the final stage when the order is placed and everything. You want to click to continue to review, you can do that otherwise. And then this is one mandatory field wherein you need to select the account. So if you have accounts added, you can select from the drop down. Right now I'm going to continue with general, and let's click on continue to review. That's how it will give you the information on the next page. Tells you the amount will be, could be different, and then shipping method, the summary of the item, shipping addresses. Here we have chosen two different shipping addresses, two different quantities. And if you want to add any comment like print as is, something like that, you can do that here in the comments, and then click on place order. It will give you a confirmation number, and you'll definitely receive an email as well with the confirmation details. So your order has been placed, and then you can definitely put your comments here if you want to, or feedback for your experience. So you will receive a confirmation email. Here's the order number. That's how you will receive an email with this confirmation number, and you can always contact the customer service or the customer support to check the status of your order. Although you will be receiving emails with the progress of your order, and once it's shipped, you'll definitely receive an email confirmation with the tracking details. So let me walk you through the variable one. So we'll go to POS on demand, POS templates.
Ruchi, could you specifically choose a Tito's handmade vodka design to walk us through?
Okay, sure. Definitely. So we have this search field here, wherein we can definitely type what we want to shorten the time on search. Is that correct? Are we referring to
No, when I searched, I was able to find a lot of Tito's items.
Maybe that's not under variable.
Ruchi, are you able to log in under Savannah Distributing?
Yeah,
Right now you're in
Yes.
RNDC.
Yes, I'm in Savannah Distributing, I guess. I did log in through that.
Your login up there says RNDC, so
RNDC.
you're seeing their brands, not ours.
Okay.
Which is fine as an example. I mean, but I'd like the Salesforce to see some specific examples of what y'all create, so they can be inspired, of course, and find some application
Sure.
for their accounts.
Okay. Just give me a moment. I'll log in again. Thank you.
Also, I'll add real quick while Ruchi's doing this. For those of you that don't know, Brandmuscle is now called Insera. So recently, Brandmuscle was acquired by a company called Insera. So you'll start to see the Insera logo. We've had some branding changes along the way. So eventually, and we'll keep you all updated, but eventually, we'll be calling it Insera and not Brandmuscle. But in the meantime, you can still keep calling it Brandmuscle. But as of probably Q1 of 2025, we'll start kind of transitioning over.
Thank you. Yes, I am on Tito's
Yeah,
templates
just
now.
perfect. Just pick one of those in the top row. Probably not a
Okay,
Baltimore
sure.
Ravens one because it's not relevant to us, but
Sure.
yeah, and go through there.
Sure. Thank you. Okay. So I've chosen template type as variable. I want to show the difference. So it gives you features, variable headline, variable message. So you can amend or edit or add anything from these options. If you want to add an account logo to the template or a headline or a message, and it comes for case tucker for this size. So let's create your design. So you want to do something for Christmas or New Year, we can definitely put it here, line Christmas Eve offer, something like this. Any message you want to put. And then you want to select an account. So if any account is there added in your profile, it will show in the drop down. So let me select general here. So like something like this. Preview changes. Sorry, it's taking a little longer than expected. It will show whatever we have typed here. So that's how it will appear. If you want to add any message or a headline and you want to add a logo, you can definitely do that. So, and it gives you an option to save design here. So you can give a name, and for your future reference, you can definitely save it. You can come back to Instant Impact, log into your account, and you can just choose from your selected and save designs later on. So we'll move to the next step. It's going to be same. Yep, please.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying your new website. I know that some of the pushback in the past was the website was a little bit difficult to use.
Yeah.
This site now is very impressive and very easy and very intuitive. Sales, to our team that's here, if you haven't logged on to their site yet, I'd recommend giving it a shot. I'll go ahead and send out the login because instantimpact.com is not technically it. But yeah, take a look when you're back at your home computers, you're on your laptops, and just go through this again. You'll see with Savannah, because we have a different product line down in our Savannah warehouse, you're going to see both in our account. So, pick and choose through what we sell in Atlanta versus what we sell in our Savannah office. But, pick out some of the brands that we sell, look through some of these preloaded designs. They're very, very easy to order the static materials or lightly edit the variable materials. This is easier than it's ever been for us. So please make use of these printable materials. It's easier than ever before.
Yeah, it's very user friendly now. It's like very simple to choose the options from. So we'll see that's case tucker and the dimensions, the specifications, the price, and we'll click no. You don't want to add another design. We want to move this to the cart. So again, it will give you an option to choose an address. Right now there's no address, but you can definitely click on use another address here, and you can add different addresses if you want to use it in future in one go. And then you have options to choose the shipping method, depending how soon do you want your order. For ground shipping, it usually takes 3 to 4 business days once it's out of production. And for overnight, it says it's like self-explanatory. It's overnight. You will receive it the next business day. For 2 days shipping, it will take 2 business days. So we want to continue to check out after reviewing anything. There's nothing missing. We can proceed. So we'll select new account. So if you want to add an account, there's one place here you can add an account. And now we can continue to review the final page before we click on place order. In case you want to make any amendments, you can click on edit. You can go back to the shipping address field wherein you can make changes to shipping address. If you are good, we can just click on place order. And it will send you another email with a confirmation number. And you will get the progress as soon as it gets into the financial approval mode, or the next status wherein it's with the designer and your proof is ready. You will get an email notification letting you know that please review the proof, and if everything looks good, you can approve it to expedite the production. So now I'll walk you through the custom order form. So this is online order form. You click on this option. It has 3 options here. New custom order form. In case you have a previous job which you want to clone, you can definitely choose this option. And then in case you have saved an incomplete order wherein you were going through, you were trying to place an order, and you really didn't want it to finish it at the moment, and you have just saved it, you can continue moving it further. You can just click on finish incomplete orders. So that will help you not to spend time placing the order starting from the scratch. So we'll click on new custom order. So in case you have any account number, you can add it here. In case you don't have and you want to add another, there's an option add new account. You can add the new account number, and it gives you a few choices here, like the template which you want is not there, and you want to order something different which is not in POS and demand. So we can put it here, no template available, leave it blank, and then it will give you all the dates, the closest date for the order. If we choose something here, like today's 16, and if you want to choose something to be shipped on 23rd, we can click on this option. Otherwise, it will show you the dates in red, but right now it's all available, so you can choose the closest one. Then you can click on next, and it will give you different options to choose from, like menu books, accessories are A-frames, acrylic stands. Large formats are posters, banners. Small formats are menu inserts, case tuckers, shelf tuckers. So let's see the list. You will get the screen to acknowledge. These are the options for small format. So bottlenecker, die-cut frame, disposable menus. So there are few items which have minimum quantity tag with them. So like for disposable menu, I believe it's 500 is the minimum quantity. So even if you are able to proceed here, you might not be able to proceed it will not give you in price if you choose a quantity which is lesser than the minimum quantity tagged with that particular item. So in case you succeed to place an order, you might get an email from our customer service wherein they're asking you that this is the minimum quantity, and the quantity which we have received is much less, and we'll not be able to continue with that. If you are okay proceeding with the minimum quantity, we will update the job and we'll move it further to the next level. And then we have more options, menu inserts. So let's go with menu insert two-sided. That's double-sided menu insert. So it shows here. Again, there's a drop down. In case you don't want to choose something from there, you can always scroll and choose something you want to order from here. So let's continue with menu insert two-sided. You want to give name, like you can put the name of the account. Something like that. And then you want to choose the size options for this particular item. So let's go by 4:8. And you want to choose if you want the art versions to be one or more than that. The paper you want to choose, the most commonly used is 10-point cardstock. So it's already double-sided because we chose two-sided in the beginning. And mounting, if in case you want, you can choose, else you can click on none. So quantity, let's choose 10. We'll click on 10 next. If you have any design which you want to use on this order, you can click on from your saved designs. Otherwise, you can click on custom design. So this is a mandatory option, mandatory field. It will not let you move if you do not put any details. And this, for this acknowledgement, click on acknowledge, yes. And in case you want to add any files for our designer, you can choose it from your saved files. Click on browse files. And so let's add note, print as is, save. You can put any additional information you want to highlight or send it for attention of our teams. Anything you want to be printed or a specific design, you can add it in the attachments. You click on next. And so this is brand mentions, the bill back. You can put the brand names and IDs here for our team to update the chargeback or bill back for that particular job. So you can search, or in case you know it, you can put the available brands here one by one. So that's kind of another notes section. You can like free text. If you know the brand name, like you can write brand name. Otherwise, you can just search with brand name. So let's do Jack Daniels. So let's choose this. So we can add it from the options. We can choose from the drop down if we know the exact name we want to enter. That's how it will be. You want to add more, you can do that. So all these brands you will be adding here, and the quantity, those will be bill backed. It will give you an option to select an address. So if you want to choose another address, click on add additional address. You can enter the details, your name, first line of address, city, state, and it shows schedule, which is kind of ground shipping by default here. You can make changes from here on this right icon here on edit. In case you realize that you want to update the quantity, that's one way you can do it on this screen. And right now we don't want to make any changes, so we'll move to the next. screen. So it will tell you what you are ordering right now. Here, you can always see what you have selected. If you want to cross check. So same way, these are the option on the left, which you can go back and check. If you want to add any design instructions, again, you missed it, you can go back and add it here. If everything looks good, we can move further. Click on next. It will give you everything here, what you have entered. We have chosen a date, which is December 23rd for this order to be shipped. So if you have any campaign, you can choose from the drop down options. This is the details of the item which we are ordering. That's what we selected, the size, color, the paper material, lamination, and our comments which we added will show here. The brand mentions will show here. In case you missed to add the brand mentions, or you're not very sure when you're ordering and you want to put them across to our team, you can definitely contact us, or you can go back to the same order and you can add in the notes. So in case you missed it here, you have an option to go back to the order, find your order and add to the job notes. It will reflect to us. We'll proceed. We'll click on complete. Again, it shows a confirmation number here, and you will also receive a confirmation email in the mailbox, like which is associated with your Instant Impact account. So let's go back. Any questions so far?
Any questions for Ruchi team? With the new layout of the website, or I should say new, I haven't looked at it in a minute, but
Okay.
it's really the sort of thing that most of the sales reps just need to mess around with and go in and see what's available. As you guys know, this brand muscle is something we use for a lot of, I guess, print jobs that we already have preloaded. So these are the type of things that we want to do for quick features, for liquor stores, for stacks. A lot of this stuff, if you get a new stack for Tito's, some of these thematic displays are already available in our warehouse. Some need to be custom printed. Most of that stuff that's available to you is preloaded in here. It's very easy to do. So just take some time when you get the chance and look through. Simple pricing. All this stuff can make your account, your liquor store, look very good, and can ingratiate you with your liquor store owner, who is going to appreciate the extra printed materials and the effort from you. So keep that in mind when you're looking for opportunities for these printed materials. And Ruchi, yeah, go ahead and take another minute or two to finalize. We don't like to hold them over 30 minutes for these.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted
Sure.
to add just real quick also, Brandmuscle spends time creating a generic template. So for every holiday, when you come in here, you'll see this header will change, football season, Halloween, Christmas, things like that. So pop in here occasionally just to see, like right now we have the winter holiday promos going. If you're not sure where to find anything, just, go to the resources tab and contact us, because we'd be more than willing to help you. You could always email too if you're looking for a specific brand. I can let you know if it's something that is on your homepage for print on demand. And if it's not, obviously you could put that custom order form in to create that unique design.
And we have training material in case you want to go through it later on. It gives you all these steps we just discussed for POS and demand and order form, online order form, and then it gives you option for other things like proof gallery, wherein all previous designs are saved. Your proofs are saved in case you want to go back and check them. and it will tell you how does approval portal works, wherein you have an option to approve the jobs when you have proofs ready, and if it is manager who will be approving the finances. So everything is available here, and gives you calendar details like all the occasions, and we have videos as well, and nice training materials, self accessible, and here are the contact names as well in case you want to contact any one of them. Training guides are there, and I'll put in the chat about the email ID for customer support. You can definitely reach out on that email ID in case you have any queries regarding anything we discussed today or any option we have here in Instant Impact site. And we'll be happy to conduct another training if needed. Just let us know.
We will let you know. Thank you, Ruchi. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, team, for joining. This concludes our Savannah chat. Y'all have a good week.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
great week ahead.
Cheers.
Take care. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.